Hey guys, Courtney here with another Wellness Wednesday yoga post from Allegheny County Library System. This time we're focusing on anti-desk yoga. I'm going to share today 5 of my favorite stretches I do at my desk when I'm feeling super hunched over and stressed. So today's a little different. As you can see, I'm in a chair from our lovely children's room. We are doing chair yoga. So oftentimes yoga is something you imagine that you have to do on a mat, in workout clothes, in this certain rigid mindset. Yoga is more than that. So yoga is literally translated to union, which in this case, we're talking about a union of the body, the breath, the mind, which we accomplish through stretching and moving. So sometimes it's good to incorporate a little bit of yoga in your day, even if you're just hunched over at the computer or hunched over on your phone. These are 5 stretches you can use to kind of counteract that. They're super gentle, so you don't need to wear leggings or workout clothes. You can come as you are in whatever you're wearing, as long as it's not too constricting. You'll need a chair, or you can do some variation. So when you're ready, hop into something comfy, maybe pop on some tunes, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so today we're seated in our chair. One thing to keep in mind, we do want to make sure we have a chair that we can seat our feet firmly on the ground. This is always really important for good posture. If your feet dangle slightly or the chair is too small for you, please find another chair, or you can always try to make it work. The stretches we're doing aren't too difficult. Overall, they're gentle stretches, but if they don't work for you, you can always modify. So we're beginning just seated in a nice tall position. In any yoga class I do, we always check in for just a few moments, kind of to recenter. So we're going to recenter here. Those feet press firmly down onto the ground. We're sitting up nice and tall. Hands might rest on your knees, or your thighs. You might have them sit on top of each other, whatever is most comfortable for you. We're just going to stay here for just a few cycles of breath, really noticing grounding the feet, the extension of the crown, shoulders fall back, relaxing as we breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. If your eyes are still shut, you can gently exhale them open. And leaning slightly back, still keeping those feet firmly grounded, nice 90-degree angle of the leg. We're just going to lean slightly back. Should be a little triangle of space between you and the chair. If not, that's okay. And we're reaching our arms behind. We're going to find a nice shoulder stretch here. So we open up the chest. We're going to interlace those fingers, reaching them down and back, opening up the chest, finding a little back bend here, reaching the head up towards the sky. We're not cranking the neck. We're finding just a nice long crown. So in everything we do, yoga is really long. So there's one long line from that tailbone up and around from the crown of the head. So reaching up and back, maybe leaning slightly on that chair for support, allowing the shoulders to fall back, relaxing. Take one big inhale. One big exhale. One big inhale. One big exhale. And we'll come back up. Maybe giving a quick roll of those shoulders. Maybe giving a quick little spine wiggle. That's a technical term. We'll go ahead and add a little extra stretch for the arms. So we've done this before in some of my classes and probably in gym class, but we're just going to reach the left arm up and behind, reaching towards a spot in the center of the back. That elbow is up towards the sky, and if you want to add a deeper stretch here, you might place that right hand on top of the left elbow, adding a little pressure, not too much, just a little gentle stretch here. We're trying to reach for a spot on the center of this back here. We're still getting a nice tall spine, nice tall crown. Those feet are grounded. We'll take 2 cycles of breath here, in and out, in and out, in and out, gently releasing, maybe giving a quick shake of those arms. Opposite side, right arm raises up towards the sky, reaching up and over. You might add that little pressure here. You might keep it just as it is. It's a nice gentle stretch. We're still keeping that nice tall torso. Maybe shutting the eyes as we breathe in and out. In and out. One more time, in and out, gently releasing, maybe giving a quick wiggle of those arms. And we're ready for our third stretch. All right, so coming back, if you've come out of this nice solid stance here, if you need to, you can sit a little bit closer to the back of the chair. And what we're going to do is we're going to just interlace those fingers in front of us so that the palms are facing us. As we do so, we're going to inhale, turning those palms to face out, if you're like me, towards the plant. Out, inhaling, those arms up towards the sky. Nice stretch up and back. We'll exhale, allowing arms to come out. Once again, inhale up. Out. Inhale, and release fingers, reaching up towards the sky. Out. One more time, inhaling and releasing fingers, flipping, reaching up towards the sky. This time we're going to stay up towards the sky. We're just going to do a nice side body stretch. So we're reaching those arms up towards the sky. I'm going to tilt to the left, nice side body stretch. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, opposite side. Coming back to center, releasing. Maybe giving a quick roll of those shoulders. We're done our third stretch. All right, so for our fourth stretch, once again, we're in this nice, comfortable seat here, feet on the mat. But this time we're going to tuck that left foot up onto the chair. So I accidentally grabbed a child's chair. So I'm going to adjust just a little bit because it's a little small for me. But we're going to do a little twist here. So on our mat, we would have our leg extended and we would come around and come to a twist. If you need a variation, you're more than welcome to do so. but we're keeping this leg tucked up, this knee tucked up, hugging that right arm around the left knee. We'll place our left hand behind us as we look over the left shoulder. Just a nice gentle torso twist here. So in this twist, we're not cranking the body. Just a nice gentle twist. We're not using that back of the chair to crack your back, which I used to do as a kid. Don't do that. Just a nice torso twist as we breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Coming back to center, and then we'll do the opposite side. I'm going to flip my chair here. You don't need to do that. Coming back. Sitting up nice and tall. Tucking that knee in towards the body. We might inhale that left arm up to hug it. You don't need to do that necessarily. But we're just moving the upper torso, using that right hand for support on the back of the chair. Looking over that right shoulder, not cranking the body. Nice gentle twist. So we breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Coming back to center. We're almost done here. This time, just stretch out those legs nice and long. We're not having them flush on the ground. This time they're stretched out nice and long. As we do so, you might adjust on that chair if you need to. Those legs are nice and long. We're actually going to come a little farther forward so they really can get a nice long stretch on the whole back of the leg. This is a variation on our forward fold. So if this is a killer stretch for you, you can always stop here, or we can add a little challenge. We'll inhale our arms up towards the sky, finding that length that we always love in yoga. Exhaling, we'll hinge at those hips, coming only as far as is comfortable. So for the chair version, you're probably not touching your toes. If you are, that's awesome. We're probably just doing a nice long fold, engaging the back of the legs, finding a nice tall crown. So breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Coming back up. Unstretching those legs. We have one more stretch, one more bonus stretch. We're going to take sitting back in our nice solid stance here, feet pressed firmly down the mat. And we are going to cross that right ankle over the top of the left thigh, making a figure four with the leg. If this is too much for you, if this is too much for your hips because they're super tight, you can always stretch out that left leg nice and long and do some variation here, maybe with that right ankle over the top of the calf or higher up, just finding whatever's most comfortable for you. This is a nice gentle stretch here if you'd like to deepen it in whatever variation you're in. You might add just a little pressure to the knee, not much. We never want yoga to hurt. You can always lean slightly forward to deepen that stretch, just coming into whatever's comfortable for you. So if you're down here, that's awesome. We can still forward fold, or if we're up here, we can do that too. We're just going to do two more cycles of breath in the stretch. So breathe in and out. In and out. Coming back up nice and tall, opposite side, left ankle over top of right thigh or some variation. Sitting up nice and tall, finding that nice stretch on that hip And then lowering down. Nice stretch here as we breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Sitting back up nice and tall, uncrossing those legs. And we're done. So hopefully these yoga stretches help to kind of counteract our desk sitting. These are 5 anti-desk sitting stretches you can do anywhere. You could do it in the car if you want to use it for car rides, you're more than welcome to do that. But good old-fashioned desk chair is always a good option when you need a little break from your workday. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Hope to catch you next week with our next Yoga Wellness Wednesday class. Thank you so much. Namaste.